2% profit for less than 2 hours trading. It was nice to see some early moves in the London session today. Managed to get in and out with a reasonable profit. Okay, let's get straight over to the charts, and please remember to hit subscribe and click on the bell and you'll get the heads up as and when I post these videos. Okay, a little late getting the recording starting today. I've been a bit busy sorting these charts out, taking trades and doing some other things. So I'll quickly flick through the trades that I'm holding at the moment. So Euro Japanese Yen, took this at 97 as it came through an entry point, looking for price to move down through that 80 and down towards this 50, where in fact I'll move my take profit there now while I'm here. Very optimistic, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how that moves. So Euro Japanese Yen, taking this short as it came through an entry point, looking for further downside movement. The Australian dollar US dollar, this was a trade that I took earlier on before I did the live trade planning webinar with the members. And while I think about it, I'll put some links in the description box, which is just below this video. You can click on those and find out exactly what we do at the Price Action Trades Institute, and if you like, come and join us. So Australian dollar US dollar, took this short. Like I say, took this earlier on before I did the trade planning webinar at 7:30 London time, and that's starting to move down into profit now, looking for it to come through this 0.0 down towards 80. I got in this at 17. The Australian dollar Japanese Yen, took this just on that last candle. Price started to move and then it's pulled back in, and the criteria and the rules that we use says that if price doesn't reach a certain level, then you have to punch out, which is what I did. And I'm down 2 pips on the Australian dollar Japanese Yen. Canadian dollar Japanese Yen, got in this as price came through an entry point, looking for this to come down through that 50 and down to 20 where I've got my take profit. New Zealand dollar US dollar, another trade that I took before I did the London trade plan with the members. Got in this as it came through one of our entry points, looking for further downside movement on this. It's come through that 20, looking for it to come down towards this 0.0 where I've got my take profit. And that's it. Just holding 4 trades right now. That Australian dollar Japanese Yen would have been the 5th trade, but I had to punch out of that, down 2 pips. So currently down 2 pips. And watching these charts, seeing if there's any other entry points, seeing if we can see price action start to move on any of these currency pairs. Okay, I'll pause the video for now and I'll be back in a little while to give you an update. Okay, back with you. We're seeing price action picking up quite nicely at the moment. The Australian dollar US dollar, seeing this moving down nice. I'm going to move my stop loss into a price stop and lock in just a couple of pips on that. New Zealand dollar US dollar, seeing that moving down nicely as well. Just going to lock in a couple on that as well, just in case it does decide to spin back round again. Canadian dollar Japanese Yen, still hovering around the entry point where I got in there. And the Euro Japanese Yen, same thing with that, not doing a great deal right now. Okay, I'll pause again and I'll be back to give you an update in a little while. Okay, back again. Just to let you know, I've punched out of those trades, seeing reasonable profit for today, considering what we have been seeing for a long while. And it's strange, as much as you try, as much as you work on that mindset, it does have an effect on you. And seeing a good profit today, had a bit of profit yesterday as well. Could be a reasonable week this week, considering, like I say, the way that the markets have been and the way that price action has been. So I was happy with what I was seeing in the bank, and I thought that would do me. I'm out of it. So Euro Japanese Yen, I punched out of that, showing a bit of profit. The Australian dollar US dollar, saw this moving down quite nicely, nice and strong, punched out of that one. Canadian dollar Japanese Yen, didn't get a great deal on that. It was just outside of the area where I actually got in. New Zealand dollar US dollar, this was being pulled down by the Australian dollar move as well, seeing weakness in the Australian dollar. Okay, I'll quickly flick over to the summary chart and just show you exactly what I ended up with. Nice fast session today, less than 2 hours trading. You can see the winning trades here, just the one loser which I punched out of 2 pips, giving me a net total of 47 pips, which equates to 2% profit on my capital. Nice fast session, less than 2 hours trading, and managed to pull out with a decent profit. Okay, I'll shut this down now. Thanks very much for watching, and please remember to hit subscribe, and if you hit the bell, you'll get the heads up as and when I post new videos. See you again soon.